off with the overall appearance of the truck. It's not leaning. Anybody else needs to record this, you probably need to record it. Okay? The truck is not leaning to one side or the other. Nothing is hanging off or tore up on it. No obvious damage. Then you start at the top. I have 5 lights. Amber in color, no cracks, no moisture. So one function, clearance. Come down to your windshield. Windshield, no cracks. Seal is intact. Windshield wipers, secure. Blades not torn. Then you say my door and hood mounted mirrors, secure. That's all you have to say about them, secure. Then you come down to your headlights. I have 2 lights, clear in color, no cracks, no moisture. So there are 2 functions, high beam, low beam. You have 2 corner lights, amber in color, no cracks, no moisture. So there are 3 functions, MTH, marker, turn, and hazard. Then you look under the truck for any hanging, belts, hoses, or puddles that would indicate a leak. All right, you don't see anything like that, then you let the hood out. Then you go to the passenger side. Coolant reservoir, filled to the proper level, checked by eyesight. Belt-driven water pump, no leaks. That's all you see about it. Belt-driven water pump, no leaks. Then you say, I will check my exhaust. From the turbo, to the flex pipe, to the muffler, to the tailpipe, looking for black soot that would indicate a leak. And then you say mounting brackets, secure. Then you go around to the driver's side. Oh, one little thing is loose. Hood latch. Okay, you get over here. Washer fluid reservoir, filled to the proper level, checked by eyesight. Power steering reservoir, filled to the proper level, checked by eyesight. Oil, checked by dipstick. That's all you have to say. Oil, checked by dipstick. Then you have a belt-driven alternator. No frayed wires, no illegal tape, no more than 3/4 inch play in the belt. Then back here you have your gear-driven air compressor, no leaks. Gear-driven power steering pump right up under it, no leak. Then you come out to your frame and cross member, no cracks, no illegal weld. The frame leads to your shock absorber. Shock absorber, no leaks. Shock absorber leads down to your leaf springs. Leaf springs aligned, none broken or missing. Your anchor plates, both bushing brackets, hangers, U-bolts, all present, no missing parts. Then you step back. Steering shaft, not bent. No debris in the U-joint of the steering shaft. Power steering gearbox, no leaks. Pitman arm, drag link. This area here, ring knuckle. Steering arm, tie rod end. All present, no broke, bent, or missing parts. Castle nut and cotter pin, present. Then you go to your brake line, no leaks. Brake chamber, no leaks. Push rod, not bent. Slack adjuster, no more than 1 inch out of adjustment with the brakes released. Then you go inside to your brake shoes. Not less than 1/4 inch lining left on the brake shoes and the brake drum. No cracks, not one dangerously thin. Then you come out to your tires. ICD, inflation, condition, and depth. Inflation, 110 PSI. Condition, evenly worn. The depth, not less than 4 30-second tread depth. Then your sidewall. No cuts or bulges in the sidewall. The rim, no cracks, no illegal welds. Valve stem, no leak, cap in place. Lug nuts, all present, no rust trails or shiny threads to indicate looseness. Hub oiler, no leak. Then you come to your door. Door mirror, secure. You say 3 things about a door, every door you come to. Latch works properly inside and out. Hinges are aligned, seal is intact. Window rolls up and down smoothly. Then you say, spare fuses in the overhead compartment. Then you come down to your steps. Normally, on some trucks, the fire extinguisher is right here, but this one is in the side box. But you normally would stop there, but you come on down to your steps. No debris on the steps. Then you close your door. Depth cap present. Side box. Latch works properly inside and out. I just locked it. Latch works properly inside and out. Hinges are aligned. Seal is intact. And back here you have your 3 reflective triangles, and you have your 10 BC rated fire extinguisher fully charged. 10 BC rated fire extinguisher fully charged. Then you come down to your fuel tank. Fuel tank. Fuel tank, no leaks. Fuel cap present, seal is intact. Straps, no rub marks to indicate looseness. And back up in here is your crossover line, no leaks. You really can't see the crossover line, just point up in here and say crossover line, no leaks. Then you go to the back of your truck. At the very top you have DOT reflective tape, clean and present. You come down, 2 lights, clear in color, no cracks, no moisture, say 1 function, utility light. Then you come down to your airline, no leaks, electrical pigtail, no frayed wires, no illegal tape, secure with the latch over the top. Then you go down in here to your dry shaft. Dry shaft, not bent. No debris on the catwalk. Right here, frame and cross member, no cracks, no illegal welds. Then at the back of your dry shaft, it's called a yoke. There's no debris in the yoke of the dry shaft. This bar right here, called your torsion bar. Torsion bar, not bent. Then you step up here and you say, shock absorber and bellow bags. Right in there, shock absorber and bellow bags, no leaks. Then you jump straight to your leaf springs and say them like you did up front. Leaf springs aligned, non-broken or missing, anchor plate, both bushing brackets, hangers, U-bolts, all present. Brake line, no leak. Brake chamber, no leak. Push rod not bent. Slack adjuster, no more than 1 inch out of adjustment with the brake release. Brake shoes, not less than a 1/4 inch lining left. Brake drum, not cracked, not worn dangerously thin. Then you come up to your tires. You have duals here, so you say no debris between my duals. Then you come out to your tire. Inflation, 100 PSI. Condition, evenly worn. Depth, not less than 2 30-second tread depth. Sidewall, no cuts or bulges. Rim, no cracks, no illegal weld. Valve stem, no leak, cap in place. Lug nuts, all present, no rust trails or shiny threads to indicate looseness. Hub seal, no leak. The small one up front is the oiler. This is the seal, it's big. Once you do that, then you say, I would expect my rear drive axle the same as I did my front. Then you come right here, mud flap, not torn. DOT tape, clean and present. Frame and cross member, no cracks, no illegal welds. Then you have 2 lights, red in color, no cracks, no moisture. There are 4 functions. BETT, B-E-T-T, brake, emergency, turn, and tail. Then you have 2 clear lights, no cracks, no moisture. There are 1 function, reverse. Then from here you just point to the 5th wheel and say, I will look into the back of my 5th wheel to make sure that the locket jar is secure around the shank of the kingpin. You really can't see that. You're crawling up in here and trying to see all that. Just point and say that. Okay, then you move over here to the side of your trailer. The side 5th wheel right here. This is called your apron. No obvious damage to your apron. No gap between the apron and the 5th wheel. 5th wheel is mounted to the platform. Platform is mounted to the frame with no missing bolts. Locking pin is in the locked out position. Release arm is locked in the locked in position. And once you say that, you're completely done with the truck. Now you're on your trailer. So you come around to the front of your trailer. This is called your header board. There's no obvious damage to the header board of your trailer. At the very top, you have 2 lights, amber in color, no cracks, no moisture. There 1 function, clearance light. Anytime it's a light at the top, it's called a clearance light because you're trying to check the clearance to go under something. Then you come down here to your glad hand. Glide hands are secure, no leaks. Seal is intact. Electrical pigtail, just like the alternator. No frayed wires, no illegal tape. Secure with the latch over the top. Now when you do that, you're done here. Just turn just like this. No obvious damage to the side of your trailer. DOT tape present. You have 3 lights, 2 amber, 1 red. No cracks, no moisture. Serve 1 function. Marker lights. If they're on the side, down here they're marker. Up there they're clearance. Down here, marker. Okay, once you do that, then you come down here to your landing gear. Landing gear is in a fully upraised position. No debris on the foot pad. Crank arm is secure. Then you look up under the trailer and say no broken or missing cross members and no holes in the floor of the trailer. Okay, then once you do that, then you come down here to your sliding tandem mechanism. Sliding tandem mechanism. Locking pin is in the locked out position. Release arm is in the locked in position. Spring mount. Welder to the frame with no cracks in the wheel. Torque arm. Up there you have a torsion bar. Back here it's the torque arm, not bent. Once you say the torque arm is not bent, then you jump straight to your leaf springs and see them like you did up front. Leaf springs aligned, none broken or missing. Anchor plates, both bushing brackets, hangers, U-bolts, all present. Brake line, no leak. Brake chamber, no leak. Push rod, slack adjuster. And then you go into your brake shoes, not less than 1/4 when it's lining left. Brake drum, no cracks, not one dangerously thin. Then you come up here to your tires. If there's no debris between the duals, then you go to your tires. ICD. Inflation 100 PSI, condition evenly worn, depth not less than 2/32 tread depth. Sidewall, no cuts or bulges in the sidewall. Rim, no cracks, no illegal wear. Valve stem, no leak, cap in place. Lug nuts, all present, no rust trails or shining threads to indicate looseness. Hub oiler, no leak. And I would inspect my rear tandem the same as I did my front tandem. This is called your door tie. Door tie present. Mud flap, not torn. And here you have a door. Latch works properly inside and out. Hinges are aligned, seal is intact. DOT tape present. It's supposed to have 2 chains here, but I don't have them on now. But DOT tape present. Then you come down here. You have 4 lights, red in color, no cracks, no moisture. There are 4 functions: brake, emergency, turn, and tail. That's BET, that's bed again. Then you have 3 lights, red in color, no cracks, no moisture. There are 1 function. That function is marker lights. Down here they're markers. Sometimes these 3 lights at the top, if they're up there, you will call them clearance lights, but down here, they're markers. Then you go to your DOT bumper. No excessive damage. DOT tape, present. Once you do that, then you step right over here and say, I would inspect my passenger side of my vehicle the same as I did my driver's side. This concludes my pre-trip inspection. Now, if you notice, there's a lot of repetition.